Hi everybody. I know it has been a minute, but I cannot count the number of people that have asked me for a video, and for some weird reason, I don't know why it has to be this one, but I recently, I guess, got inspiration for this. For starters, if you're here for the first time, my name is 𝓙𝓪𝔃𝓮𝓮𝓻𝓪, and this is the 𝓙𝓪𝔃𝓮𝓮𝓻𝓪 production, as I like to call it. This is a channel about beauty, lifestyle, fashion, and travel. And of course, I'm Muslim, so I guess that my Muslim lifestyle does fall into the mix, and I figured I might as well share this. So I'm going to try and keep this as short and precise as possible. And we are going to be talking about that time of the month. If this is a topic you're not comfortable being here for, please feel free to tune out, okay? I am not forcing anybody to listen to this, and I don't want to say that this video is meant for only women. It is meant for the men as well. I want to believe you have, you know, a mother. You came from somewhere. And I know you, I hope you have sisters or your wife or, you know, cousin. Basically, anybody that could benefit from this information. So without further ado, I'll just get straight into it. We are going to be talking about that time of the month. Suppose it happens during Ramadan. Well, technically it should. This happens every roughly 28 days. So, yeah. For instance, you get into your period and it is Ramadan. For starters, ladies, do not despair. Do not. I used to be that person. Believe it or not, I used to be. And I remember a couple of years back, there is a period for 2 years consecutively. On the 9th day of Arafah, I was always in my period and I used to cry. Like, I legit would bawl my eyes out until I came across this information. That's why I'm paying it forward and sharing it with you. The Creator gave us this period. It is one of the mercies of Allah, guys. So no, you should not think it is haram. It is not. I just want to get that, you know, I just want to bust that myth. It is not a haram. Periods are not haram. However, during this time, we do not pray, right? It's one of the mercies of Allah. He extended this grace to us. It's by obeying this, you know, courtesy that was extended to us as women. That in itself is an obedience to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Please, I implore you to follow through with this, to obey Allah by staying away from prayer, okay? It's the perfect submission to the will of Allah. Allah has willed us not to pray during this time. Our job is simply one, to obey that rule. The other second thing is you cannot touch the Quran. So at the end of the day, you're despairing. You're like, then what can I do? The last nights are here and then I cannot pray. I cannot touch the Quran. What am I going to do? I got you, sis. So for starters, you're gonna make dhikr. Dhikr is pretty much praising Allah. So you will be reciting prayers that raise, you know, the oneness of Allah. Things like subhanallah wa bihamdi, subhanallahil 𝓚𝓃, subhanallah, alhamdulillah, Allahu Akbar. There is hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakil. There is so many du'as that you could literally double down on during this period. And majority of these du'as are available online, but also if you do visit the Yaqeen Institute, you can find majority of these du'as. I normally go over to their website whenever I want to, you know, get any kind of information or watch their YouTube channel, because in all the videos that Dr. Omar Suleiman is teaching, he normally does throw a dua or two in there, so I find it really useful. Just to spice up that dhikr, do it at the prayer time so that you do not fall out of your routine. That is the best way to maintain this. While people wake up for tahajjud, wake up and make your dhikr. You know, call upon Allah the only way you can in that manner. And this is something you can do from memory, or you can read it from, you know, books or online or on your phones. These days, everything is on the phones. Literally, even Muslim Pro has du'as in there. Majority of the prayer apps do, so utilize those, okay? Allah is merciful, the all-understanding, the most gracious. Allah, inshallah, will hear your call, your pleas, and answer your du'as just the same. We are assuming you're somebody that has been fasting, you're somebody that has been praying. So even in not observing these prayers, you're getting rewarded. That is a form of worship in itself. 3, you may not be able to pray, honey, but get this, you can actually still make dua. Dua is now you asking Allah for whatever you want. The same way you would make dua after your prayers, or, you know, after worshiping Allah the regular way, is the same way you can continue to make your dua. There is no shield between us and Allah just because you're on your period, guys. It doesn't work like that, right? So Allah is ever near, ever willing to listen. Continue to make your duas as best you can, and I pray Allah answers them for you. Fourth, last but definitely not the least in any way, continue to do good works. And how do we do this? By making charity, unfasting those that are fasting. If you do actually unfast people who have fasted, you do share equally in their reward, and that is without the other person's reward being taken away from them to be allocated to you. So subhanallah. But there's so many other workarounds that you can do during this time if you feel like you're falling short and you want to utilize these days to the maximum. Like, just donate stuff, right? Even if, by the way, it's springtime, ding ding ding, so now is a good time to spring clean. If you have any clothes you're getting rid of, donate those, right? Go over to the donation center, the thrift store, the value village, drop that donation there. Any small deed you do, or you're walking in the park and the bench is dirty because I've barred on it, just wipe the seat, right? So that the next person who comes will be able to enjoy the view. Small acts of generosity and kindness are a form of worship in themselves. Smile. I don't even smile because I'm trying to, like, oh, whatever, it happens by default. But just sharing a smile with somebody, like, I know it is hard out here in the streets, but just smile every once in a little while. That smile right there is a form of worship. You do not know how much just a small thing might brighten up somebody else's day. So basically, worshipping Allah does not stop when the period hits. The period is not haram, it is ordained by the Almighty Allah. He's the one that created our bodies this way. He's the one that put there this clock. Otherwise, we would be probably having a period once a year, right? But it doesn't happen that way. It is monthly. Lo and behold, it is here to stay, right? It has been the way nature has worked for ever since time immemorial. So our duty, our purpose on this earth, do not despair when your period comes. Do whatever you can to continue worshipping Allah as best as you can in the multiple other ways that were provided to us, and inshallah Allah will be pleased with us. I do hope you have found some benefit from this video. My aim is to get this video out before the last 10 days elapse. We have 7 days to go, which means a week, and Laylatul Qadr night may be in one of these. That's why it was so important for me to share this video, because I want you to know that even if you cannot pray, still get up, make that dhikr and make those du'as just as you would. The only thing you'll be doing is not, of course, praying the sunnah or, you know, the tahajjud. You will not be doing any of those. Still follow through with what you can do, and may Allah accept. I love you for watching. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I will be seeing you around. Ramadan Mubarak.